need the long ones.
Hudson Lawn.
Alright, here goes Survivor Season 3. Medieval theme. This is gonna be the best year yet. Here we go. Contestant number 1. This is Carson Campbell right here. First one eliminated from last year's Survivor season. He's got a comeback story, so we're all rooting for him. So we got to hear what he has to say. Connor, how do you feel about this season?
Fun, pretty good. Got a plan laid out, and obvious plan is we're getting Hudson out. First elimination. If he's not out, then he will probably win this game or make finals. So that's the #1 goal right now, and then we'll worry about it from there.
Why have you decided to target Hudson? Is it because he's the strongest player?
He's really good at, if you let him get too far, he'll win the balance challenges towards the end. That's when they usually are anyway. And also, he's a good strategic player, so, and he's been talking crap already, so gotta get him out. He won the first season, got top 2 in the second season, so can't let it happen again.
So Connor, I have to ask, why do you think you got out first last season, and what can you change to not let that happen again this year?
I think I got out because, well, Parker, mainly, he voted me out just because of what I did last season, and also probably just wasn't prepared, didn't have any alliances, and I wasn't looking for the idol. Lazy game, I'd say, so whenever I can, whenever Chichi and Hudson get there, or Chichi and Kellen, I will be looking for the idol, so that was also going to help me.
All right, sounds like you got a man with a plan right here, so I'm looking forward to it. One more question before we let you go. Who do you think your worst enemy is going to be this season?
I'm going to say Carson, even though he's going to be my alliance, and the goal is to bring him to the end with me. I feel like the only way this season could go wrong for me is if he turns on me. So I'm going to say him, even though the goal is to align with him and take him to the end. So
you see a little betrayal coming into your future, huh?
That, or I just see that's the thing that could go wrong, because we have the numbers right now with him, Lane, Carson's friend is Lane, and then I also chatted up with Chichi, so I already got something going on there, so
all right,
looking strong.
Sounds like you're prepared for Survivor Season 3.
I hope so.
Yeah, I need fish this thing.
Man, I don't know how we're gonna eat this year without Case in here. Keep her coming.
Somebody gonna hold the other corner of that.
How do you get this like down?
All right, contestant number 2. We have Carson Campbell here. Carson, how are you feeling about Survivor Season 3?
I'm really excited. Ready to make some alliances and catch some stuff. I'm not letting Hudson get anywhere close. No way. Either Chandler. No McCoy or Long is one again. Not even to the merge.
Okay, so it sounds like you've got some alliances planned right off the bat.
Not really. I'm gonna make it up. Well, yes, I do.
Seems like something you should have thought about pre-game. Are you just going to go in free balling it and try to figure out who your alliance is going to be?
Yeah, because you will just get noticed very easily, and so you got to kind of lay low a little bit and catch the bug. Win some challenges, compete. I want to see what Hudson's made of. I'm ready for the balancing challenges and pretty much everything. I'm ready.
All right. Who do you think the weakest player in Survivor Season 3 is?
I'm gonna have to go with Kellen Interview. For 2 seasons, he hasn't done nothing. Like, the only thing he has done is find the idol and do absolutely nothing else. He's the most trash player of Survivor history.
Okay.
The only thing he has done is find an idol and then sit there and be like, I put in the pond. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Kellen. And then Chichi's all talk.
Do you have any final words going into Season 3 to leave us with?
Be ready, because Carson Campbell is on the hunt.
That's in,
Little Survivor spider.
Shoot, bro. Look it.
those spiders are all over the place.
Right here. You're gonna get a little swim in the morning.
Here, Connor, grab that ring over there on the corner. Yeah, that one.
I got the ring.
Hold it tight.
Wait, do I plug it in the steak?
Yeah, you put it through the thing.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
What's the word? Push it in.
Push it in.
That's what she said.
Yes.
That one. Maybe not.
We're levitating.
All right. That looks like a tent.
Then this tent's definitely getting in the water.
All right. This is contestant number 3, Hudson Lawn. Hudson, how are you feeling about Survivor Season 3 this year?
I'm here. I got second last year. I'm getting first.
How do you feel about coming in second place last year? Is there something you could have done differently that would have gotten you the win?
I believe that if I were to make a better decision on who I voted out, I could have won.
Do you have any alliances planned for this season?
I'm against everybody.
Do you think it's possible there's a target on your back, seeing as how you have had the highest rankings of any Survivor player that has ever played the game?
I believe that they might want to get me out early on, but I'll just win the challenges.
So your plan is to have immunity through every challenge and every game of Survivor.
Yeah.
All right. I love the confidence. All right. So is there any other game plan that you have coming into Season 3?
I'm excited to swim. I haven't swam in a while, so.
It's not gameplay.
All right. It sounds like you've got your strategy together. So looking forward to seeing how it all plays out.
Yep.
Incompetent kids playing Survivor. The host has to step in and
Because you're the only
create
one
the
with the
fire.
lighter.
That's like Chandler, bro. You're just the one with the lighter. Oh, now we got some flint.
I'll probably get that.
Oh, Hudson.
What?
You just punched the fire. And knocked it out.
Did you just need some flint?
Baby, lock them doors and them lights down.
I'm gonna end up.
You're just
Set camp on fire.
We have light.
Yeah, I think.
Bro's so smart. Like,
It's
you just
burning
made me
a
want to
little
come over there and kiss your
What?
lips.
Don't you do that.
I'm feeling
He said
romantic.
don't.
I'm holding the burning stick. I'll slap you with that. How is this not catching right now? It's so dead.
It's a little big.
Too big for my liking.
Bro.
What?
Was it funny, kid?
Come on now. You can do it.
Okay.
Come on now.
It's not doing the trick.
Stop doing what it's supposed to do. Just stick it in there right, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, we need something that's got a little more like.
Juice in it.
No, like it needs to be shaved. It needs to be like shaved off at the top.
I don't like my hair.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, just like that.
Alright, light him on fire.
That's the lightest hair on.
Let me see the lighter.
Lightning.
If you light it from the bottom, it'll work its way down.
What? Connor,
Oh.
Connor, me personally, he's running all over your sleeping bag.
It's not a sleeping bag. That's not even mine.
They're running over the cover.
I think that's Camp's.
Alright, record lane, snap this, John.
Go Lane.
Oh yeah, let's see it. Bo Jackson.
Yeah!
Which one of you kids took my phone?
I'm just tossing the fire.
Bro, you look like a Roblox.
Which one of you kids is about to get?
Bro's got the Roblox fit on.
Bro's like, that's not fun.
All right, Contestant number 4, Chandler McCoy. Okay, Chandler. So, as your first time playing Survivor, what are you expecting out of this season?
Man, to be honest, I don't really know what to expect. I've never done it before, but I kind of think my age advantage might give me an upper hand. I don't know. I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping anything that requires some real thought, I'm gonna be doing that a little better than the other ones. But aside from that, I don't know, because everybody else I think has done this before, not me. So hopefully they don't vote me out just because I'm the old guy. That might be a worry, but I don't know. I feel pretty good about it.
What's the feel like over at the camp? Is there any tensions growing?
Well, considering that I'm the only one that knew how to set up the tent, I think we're probably doing all right. I'm integral. They can't do without me already. Yeah, so it's making me feel pretty good. But I don't know. They can't know that, though. They can't know that I think that, because if they do, then they'll probably try to get rid of me. So I'm going to keep it to myself.
Is there anybody that you're especially excited about teaming up with or allying with throughout this season?
You know, I don't know Lane too well, but he seems like a team player. He strikes me as a guy you can trust. So maybe him. But I don't know. He's still new to me, so his light's pretty bright right on my face.
All right. So
kind of feel like I'm about to get arrested.
that's exactly what this is. This is your interrogation.
Oh, God.
You're actually the loser of the interviews goes in the shed for the whole game.
I know I didn't lose the interviews. If anyone lost the interviews, it's Hudson.
That's correct.
Pretty accurate. All right. So, if I can leave you with one tip going into your first game of Survivor, make friends. Do not trust your friends.
Interesting.
That's all you need to know.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
Have fun, sir. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Let's do it.
All right. Start to Survivor Season 3. The fire has been initiated.
Yeah.
Season 3 is underway. We have a few contestants that are not here yet, but we wanted to give you all an early head start. So, there is idols hidden around the campsite that will give you immunity at any time of your choosing. So all you have to do is find said idols, and you have the power to save yourself from any elimination that you face. So, that being said, go find your idols right now.
All right.
Everyone go on the hunt.
Oh gosh, I need an actual flashlight on this.
How do we know what it is?
We're gonna find a contestant and follow them, see what they're thinking. Hudson,
All right.
we're looking for an idol.
Eaten up by.
Here we are with contestant number 5 of Survivor Season 3, Lane. How are you feeling about Survivor this year?
Pretty good. It's gonna be a different experience. Never done it before.
Are you worried that as a new player, people are gonna want to eliminate you quickly?
Not really.
All right. Is there any alliances being formed that you're aware of back at camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to name those?
Sure.
This interview is anonymous. I will let you know.
They probably me and Carson.
All right.
I think that's it.
You
I
putting?
don't even know who
Are you
else.
putting all your eggs in the basket of you and Carson making it to the finals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
All right. Well, Lane, it sounds like you got a game plan. It sounds like you got a team. So we'll see how it plays out, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you at the end games.
Yup.
All right.
Hope to be there.
Lane Cox. Right here. It was someplace over there.
What was it?
Does it matter?
Let's just do.
That's the idol.
Yes, the aisle.
That's the rock I found with the idol I gave it to him.
The rock is the idol.
What's that?
No way.
The rock is the idol.
Oh, no way.
That's all the obvious places up there. And now we're looking in the woods. But there's just kind of so much out here to check. Trying to stay away from everybody else. Because what happens if two people find it at the same time?
No bueno.
I was thinking it's gonna be in here. Nothing there. Except the water hose.
That would have been gnarly.
That was really good.
Alright, Survivor Season 3. We have found our first idol. Connor, you are the lucky winner. So, can you tell us about how you found that idol?
Well, as soon as we started looking, I just went over and I found one. I don't even remember where I found the first one. It was easy. Found that one. And then like 5 minutes later, I found a second one. And then I met up with my alliance and then went to it. And Carson took the rock and threw it. So he spent 20 minutes trying to find the idol. We couldn't find it. We were trying to find it in the morning though. So dumb. Then he hit me in the head with a rock. Like, does he want to get voted out? I don't know what's going on.
It's the dead king.
Idol advantage. This will allow you to give an extra vote to one person in the jury at the final. So if I make it to the final, this is not guaranteed. Although you can play this at the final tribal council to possibly gain an extra vote. Congrats on finding the advantage. So if I make the final two, I get an extra vote. Another idol advantage. This idol advantage allows you to challenge a tribe mate to a mystery challenge if you are voted out. A tribal council. Win or go home. If you win, you stay in the game. If you lose, pack your... Dang, bruh.
So, Connor,
Wait, so which one's which?
having found 2 idols, do you like your chances better this season than the previous seasons?
I definitely do. I mean, I think I've secured I don't even know. I think I'm in a really good spot. They only know about one idol, though. They don't know about the other one. The only reason they know is because Lane was like right there when he found it with me. So I was like, whatever. And I told Carson, and we all know how that went.
Okay. So, now he has 2 idols and strong alliances. So, Connor seems to be in the driver's seat for Season 3. We'll see how it moves past this point. Connor,
ready?
best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Alright, Carson, I hate to break it to you. This interview is more so of a questioning as to what was going through your mind, you know, because we just talked to Connor, and he said that he managed to find an idol, which is, you know, a pretty big deal. And then we also happened to see a video of you throwing it into the woods, and we were just wondering kind of what was going through your head in that moment, and what you were hoping to get out of that situation.
Alright, so this is what happened. Me and Lamb were walking together. Connor stops in the middle of the woods, and Parker stops too. And then we all stopped. And Connor's like, "I found it." He was like, "I found this," and I had the note. And then he was like, "Yeah, but I had the rock in my hand." And he was like, "I gave Lane the rock because I thought it didn't mean anything." And then I was like, he was like, "Does it mean it?" Lane said, "Doesn't mean anything." He took like 5 seconds to. We give Parker like 8 seconds to talk. First. And then I'm like, "No, man, doesn't mean anything." And it hits a tree and then it bounces off something. It bounces off the tree. So and then Connor found it again. So yeah, that's basically what happened.
So, in the heat of the moment, not knowing whether or not it was something that could help you win the game, you chose to huck the idol full speed into the tree.
Well, we gave this kid plenty of time to talk, and he didn't. He was just like,
So, how do you feel about how that makes you look to the other contestants? Do you think that might cause a rift between any alliances you may have had?
"Nah, that won't mean anything. Get this little bug out of me." No, we chillin'. They weren't really mad. They're just like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "My bad."
Do you feel like the idol could have potentially helped you in the games to come?
It can help anyone.
Well, Carson, it was good to get an insight into your head
Thank you.
during that action. I hope you have better luck as the game moves forward.
Thank you. Carson is still in the hut.
Season 3 Survivor, day 1, getting wrapped up. The contestants so far have gotten the advantage. They have gotten the chance to search for the idol before 2 of the other contestants got here. And now it's we're wrapping up with the story time. So we're gonna sit around the campfire and try to tell each other some stories and see where it goes. Hopefully it stays a little bit more realistic than last year, but you know, if it doesn't, then it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it, so we're just gonna see how it goes. So Connor, start us off with our first campfire story.
I think the host, you got it this time.
Your buzzkill looking self.
You want to start us off?
As the host, I think you should listen to what I said and tell us a campfire story. Take your time.
Bro's looking up a story
We'll
on ChatGPT.
ChatGPT
we're gonna do a campfire story.
Bro's trying to hide it.
Oh my
too.
gosh.
This is what ChatGPT is doing. It's ruining our creativity. No one can come up
Let's
with
use the brains, okay?
It's just all ad lib. You just start.
Yeah, everyone just starts with a sentence and we add. Alright. Lane, you want to start us off?
Alright, it's gonna be a collective group challenge here.
Alright, I'll start us off.
And then camp, then me.
We're going
Once-
counterclockwise.
There's a group of 5 went into the woods and they found a scary cabin. You just gotta add on to the story.
I know. Alright. They walked up to the cabin. All the windows were boarded, but they found one that was a way to get inside.
As they crawled in, they saw a little creature. Period.
Period.
The creatures seemed to be sleeping, so they decided to walk around and see what they could find.
Period.
But then Jerry decided he was gonna leave the other 4 in the cabin because he had a feeling that something bad was about to happen. And so Jerry left.
Dummy.
Idiot, bro.
Jerry, when the 4 went outside, they couldn't find Jerry. Jerry had disappeared.
Back over here.
You just sit.
Jonathan looked at Jerry and
Jonathan
said,
Port?
we all knew Jerry was going to be the first one to die. This drew lots of suspects to Jonathan. Everyone got really scared of Jonathan after that.
As Tasha walked away in sadness, the creature was sneaking around, grabbed my throat, slaughtered. And then Jonathan and James went to go look for Tasha, and what they found was
Tasha was,
Wait, how many people
being
we got
hung.
now?
We got 4. That's 4. Jonathan,
Jonathan, Tasha.
James, Tasha, and Jerry's dead.
James,
So is Tasha.
as James and Jonathan were walking, they found the creature's cave, which happened to be a bunker under the cabin with a bunch of other dead campers.
Serial killer.
All the dead campers they found were wrapped in sleeping bags, and all of them had a note on them. And the campers that were dead had to write their last note before they got killed. So this was planned. Somebody had some dark going on.
They left the bunker because they got scared. But, Jonathan...
What is Bud talking about?
Jonathan lagged off.
What is this Volca yapping about?
Let's finish the story.
And Jonathan tried to find... What was his name? James?
James.
Tried to find James, but he was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, James is done.
We all think James is gonna die, but he looks in his inventory, has a rift to go, shakes that thing up, takes off. Has a what?
To go.
Rift to go.
I'm on Fortnite.
Shakes that thing up.
Oh, yeah.
And then Tosh is the only one left there, all alone. What will happen next, Camp?
And Tasha's already mangled the shreds, you know. Jonathan walks up and asks how he can help.
You mean glides in?
Jonathan walks up to Tasha and says, James just ripped and poured it away. We have to stick together. And then Tasha turns in to one of the beasts.
Oh. And then James like, oh, shoot!
James isn't haunted hills, bro. He's took the rift to go.
Oh, I meant Jonathan. Jonathan pulls out his inventory, hops out a hot pepper, takes it, and then zooms away. He's zooming away, call him the Flash. As he's zooming away, all you see is in the sky. James is hopping on in. As Tasha's running after James and Jonathan.
Alright.
Tag team.
Then we see Jonathan also turns into one of the creatures.
What the?
So Jonathan and Tasha are trying to kill James.
James is just like,
So they hop on their chopper and try to find him.
Oh, they don't have a chopper, they're villains.
But then James realizes that the only way to avoid the beast is to be wearing Crocs.
Oh my gosh,
Have
he
the
loves
Crocs
them Crocs.
on, you can't get eaten with because the Crocs save you.
Only if they're in sports.
So then he went.
Yeah.
Only if they're in sports.
They realized the only way to find James is using a flare gun. So
Crocs level 250 in there.
just have to go find one.
What a short story.
they noticed that James was jumping off a cliff, going like this. He fell in the water, smack down, dead. They're thinking to themselves,
Bro, what is this story?
what happened? Then, best cliffhanger or best ending of all time. They wake up. It was all a dream.
Get out of here.
The end. All right, Camp McCoy, Survivor Season 3 medieval theme host for this season. What are your expectations coming into the new season?
You know, I had high hopes for Hudson this season, but after hearing all the interviews, I think he's got a target on his back. He's gonna have to overcome some challenges. There's definitely other strong players that I think may sway the decision making during the voting. I don't think it's all going to be directed at him, but it's going to be interesting to see if he has the strength and the tenaciousness to push through and to make it to the end like he has the other two seasons. I think that having the new players this year is going to be a big game changer. I don't think that they know exactly what to expect. I think that we've got a few alliances already forming early on that is going to be very intriguing to see how those progress, and you know how many people get betrayed and how many people actually stick to the alliances they're creating this early on in the season. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm looking forward to it.
More.
They are going to have a lot better rest. You know, they're going to be sleeping in a nice, comfortable bed. They're not going to have to be fighting the elements like everyone else out here. So I do think that gives them the advantage. Mm-hmm. But I also think that showing up late, you know, I don't know, if I was a contestant, then I wouldn't let that kind of thing slide. I'd have to set it straight and get them out of there. You know, having them come in a better condition, not having to go through setting up camp, just coming in and mooching off our work. I think I'd have to remove them. So it'll be interesting to see how that one ends up working out.
All right, what are you most looking forward to? Not only from what you saw in the first two seasons, but as looking from the outside in on the other players as a host, what are you looking forward to see this season?
Yeah, I just think that we have a really strong roster this year. I think that the challenges are just going to blow everyone away. I think that it's a different kind of mentality this year about how we're going about the games, and I think there's a little more intensity about it. So looking forward to just seeing how the contestants play with that. I think it's going to be something different that they haven't really gotten a chance to see. And so even the new players, I don't think are at too big of a disadvantage, because I don't know that even the players that have been here for season 1 and 2 are going to know what to expect. So there it is.
Go away, boy.
This one? Yeah. Feet towards the door.
We're good to go.
At least I'm not sinking on this.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
And then the boys over here.
This is contestant number 6 on Survivor Season 3. We have Chichi here. Chichi, this interview is 100% anonymous, so feel free to say anything you want about any of the players. So, who do you think your biggest threat is for Season 3?
Well, first of all, it's Hudson. He's won the first season, made it to the final of the second season, so he's very strategic. He's really good at puzzles, and he's just a threat. He's my first person that has to go no matter what. So I'm gonna try to convince everybody to vote against him and go from there. Hopefully we win the first challenge so we can be able to bottom out, because if they win that challenge it'll be hard because we're gonna lose numbers on our team. So yeah.
It's an interesting strategy. So have you considered teaming up with the strong player, or is it better to just put a target on his back right away?
I'll put a target on his back right away, man. I have no choices. But yeah, I mean, it's just, he's my first target. That's it. And after that, I'll scramble around and see who I can get with me. And then I'll just talk to some players that I'll take them to the end and then just stab them in the back when we're close to it.
Okay, Chichi, do you have any other game plans going into Season 3?
Just trying to tell them that they shouldn't get rid of me because they'll need me in challenges because I'm supposedly a threat. I don't know if I am. So I'll just stick to them. Hey, like, don't get rid of me because if you do, you'll be weak on challenges. So just wait for me. If we don't win, give me a chance and we'll go from there. And I can also say that I have an idol without having one and just making them think that I have so they don't vote against me. So.
All right. It sounds like you got a man with a plan. So
Yes, sir, I do.
What do you think your chances are of winning Survivor this year?
Set at 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong odds. I'm rooting for him. All right. Well, Chichi, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the games.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is contestant number 7, Survivor Season 3, Kellen Bloodworth. So, Kellen, how are you feeling about Survivor this season?
A little nervous, but pretty excited at the same time.
All right. Do you have any teammates in the making? Anybody that you're looking forward to trying to band together with to make your chances of winning increase this year?
Yeah, so far it's Chichi, baby Connor.
Do you think that you can trust those 2 players?
Yep. Hopefully.
And if they betray you, what is your retaliation going to look like this year?
Fire.
Fire.
Yes, I brought a lighter.
What are you planning to do with the lighter?
Wait, fire.
Okay, so sounds like don't mess with Kellen. That's the lesson from today. All right, Kellen. So, as one of the strongest players in the game, are you scared that you're going to get a target on your back and that people are going to be going after you first?
Probably.
Do you have any way to protect yourself against those?
Out of immunity, which I'm probably not going to find, considering the fact that last year I walked past it 5 times.
The immunity necklace is a very valuable tool. So, yeah. I hope that I can see you find that, and I hope that you do good in the games, Kellen.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Survivor Season 3 is underway. Those are your contestants, so let's see how it plays out.
Thank you for watching episode 1. Hopefully y'all can see episode 2 that will be releasing very soon with new challenges, tribes, and more fun coming y'all's way in the next episode. So hopefully y'all enjoy. It'll be filled with lots of drama and alliances being formed in the next episode. So be ready. Coming out soon on Survivor Season 3.